welcome to UTV Guna. What a win for us yesterday. Cruise to a 3-0 win away to Bournemouth, 2 early goals, and just such a dominant performance all around. I got Toxie Magic with me. Hey, bro.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Yeah, thanks for having me back on again. Yeah, what can I say, man? You've already said it. Like literally, the game yesterday. Practically there was 4 goals in that, innit? But obviously Jesus has it had his cancelled. But it done well too much to deserve a goal again. Actually, he had 2 goals snapped away from him, didn't it? Because Odegaard went for the other one. He was just putting himself in the right position to trigger that, and then Odegaard went for it. So yeah, my fantasy league yesterday, I didn't get much points off Jesus, but it's all good, mate. Yeah. Um, Excellent game, man. Can't say much from obviously Captain Martin. He done well, man. 2 goals, and I think he just throws the scent of it throws the scent off because everybody's coming in now. For us to play like that, everybody's coming in now thinking Jesus is the man, and to have options like that, where obviously from the first goal, I remember Jesus done all the hard work, cut into the box, passed it on to Martinelli, didn't he? Martinelli had a shot, came back out, Odegaard slammed it back in. Yeah, so Jesus kind of helped to build that up. Yeah. Then the second goal was obviously credited as an assist for Jesus, even though obviously Odegaard scored it. But at first, I think everyone thought that Jesus had that because obviously he was just in the right position. It was a striker's position, but Odegaard was like, no, mate, mine. Slammed it in. And then for Super Saliba, yeah, bring back Saliba. He's back now. I'm happy. Yeah, my boy. Come on, man. Yeah, he's literally. You can't, you can't fault him right now, innit? The boy looks happy. He actually smiled yesterday when he scored. He celebrated because he's always forever serious and like literally, yeah. But yeah, come on, man. Good, absolute brilliance. Good goal, mate. Good goal, I must say. Good goal. So yeah, 3-0, absolutely brilliant. Good trip to the seaside for us, and yeah, we look onto what's coming up next. But yeah,
Yeah, bro, amazing. What was good to see is that on paper, we knew we should be going there and winning the game, but the fact we were so dominant, they didn't really have a chance. Like, first half, nothing, and second half, just a couple of bits and pieces. So it's just so good to see us so dominant. We really bossed the game from start to finish.
yeah, man. Like you said, we dominated that game so much. I mean, back in the days of their old managers, the Eddie Howe, they would have played their football used to be similar to ours, and it's some kind of attacking style football, and they could literally go up on the counter attack and stuff. But that game yesterday was when you back then we used to go to Bournemouth, you used to expect that obviously they're going to give us a good game. Yeah, we would still win, but yesterday I think it was a lot one sided, didn't it? Especially within like what scored our 2 goals within the first 18 15 minutes because Odegaard had scored 2 goals. Yeah, so yeah, it's literally was just too it was just too, as far as I was concerned, it was just too one-sided, but it's a good trip to the seaside. And then obviously to come back in second half and yeah, the older Saliba boy got his goal as well. That's perfect, mate. But yeah, we pressed a lot. We showed a lot of like depth and stuff. Zinchenko, yes, so many. It just goes to show why we've got so many options in him. His defending was quality. His attacking was even better. Just getting those balls and pinning them forward. The way he steals the balls of players. Come on, man. It's just too. It's second to none. Yeah, and the guy is so confident when he's playing his football. So I'm glad he's enjoying himself. They look like they're enjoying themselves, and hopefully, long may it go on for the whole team. To be honest, yeah. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, so Gabriel Jesus, he's been outstanding for us. There were some comments from Ronaldinho saying that he believes when he was at Man City, he wasn't given enough of a chance, he wasn't shown enough love, but now he's with us, a team that he's going to be the focal point and we're going to show him that love. He believes he could be one of the best players, not just in the Premier League, but in Europe as well. What's your thoughts on that?
Oh yeah, I think easily. I think that is true, and to hear it from a legend of such capacity and stuff, I think that is definitely the word, mate. Because he, he looks so happy, doesn't he? Like it looks so comfortable. It looks like it's got the freedom. It looks like you take your dog to the park to walk your dog, right? You let it off the lead and just see how it goes crazy. It just tears over the whole place, in it. And that's what's happening with Jesus now. I'm not comparing him to a dog, by the way, but you get the free roll to just do what you like and roam, and you're kind of like the main striker, the focal point of the team. That's just you can't go wrong with that, can you? So yeah, I think it's definitely what Ronaldinho is saying is definitely 100%, and he's the legend, isn't it? So definitely, yeah, 100, man. I'm saying that's proper, like that's word, and he can be, you know, not just the best player in the Premier League, he can be the best player in Europe or even the world, mate, if he carries on playing like this, because he only takes that much, innit? Scoring goals, playing whatever. I mean, what Harry Kane got, what, number 3 or number 2 Ballon d'Or the year before last or whatever, based on what? Yeah, the guy's not even got that much skill. He just scores goals. Yeah, so yeah, yeah, whatever he came in Ballon d'Or, 3rd or 4th or whatever. But yeah, yeah. So Jesus can do it, man. He could definitely do it, man. Yeah, I'm definitely.
Also, yesterday, Ben White played well at right back. We know it's not his best position, that he's a centre back, but he was really getting forward. We're seeing him linking up well with Saka. What's your thoughts on the situation there now? Like with Tommy Yasu coming back to full fitness, would you want to keep Ben White there, or would you bring Tommy Yasu back in?
Oh, it was good to see Ben White being tried out in a different position. Actually, to be honest, I felt like he looked well comfortable on that right hand side, to be honest, than he does in the centre. He always looks like he's a bit panicky to me when he plays in the centre sometimes. But obviously he's got big Gabriel next to him, so obviously Big Gab's always sorting out all those little problems and that. But yeah, it's. I wouldn't get carried away and say put him on the right though, because that's not his natural position. Because it only takes one big game to completely expose the fact that he's not used to playing in that position. All right, so yeah, when Tomiyasu super Tomiyasu's fit, he needs to get back into the team, because Tomiyasu does it like he just does it like no other, innit? It's natural. He just run down that wing and do whatever. It's natural for him, mate. He doesn't have to worry about you know anything else. He just does his job. So yeah, super Tommy.
Okay. Okay, and on the other side, so Tini again as well, working his way back to full fitness. Zinchenko's come in and done amazing. What would be your preferred starter at left back, Tini or Zinchenko?
Yeah, I think that's what. Like, remember I said earlier, it's good to see Zinchenko performing, and we've got a lot of options in him. That's the word. Yeah. So I think we leave Tierney on the left, and obviously get Zinchenko more involved in our midfield, where he's going to be putting them balls forward for the strikers and helping out. I think he's got the process working out all right. He's doing it. He's keeping players busy and happy. That's the word. Because Eddie's still getting games. Smith Rowe's come back from injury and he's getting some times and stuff. He's got some minutes under his belt. So yeah, I think yeah. But it leaves us with what we've got now with all these players. That we bought this summer is that we have plenty of options. Okay, and it gives competition as well in the team. Which, because if you're just there and you think, oh, I'm the main guy today, I'm always going to be on the team sheet. You might not be you might not be as motivated to put in the extra shift, But now when you got competition for your place, this is down to you to obviously keep or lose your place. Then you start working hard, don't you? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I like it. I like the competition. The competitive spirit is good in the team. It's good for us. Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking really good. You can see the confidence in the players. It's been an amazing start. What's your thoughts now on the season and how we're looking?
I think everything we're doing so far, we're doing very well. The boys, the positivity in the camp, but you can see on the pitch in it, and you can see that. This is when I would like to be watching like a all or nothing series based on this season, because just to see what the positivity in the back room is like, or maybe some kind of short clip of video comes out later at the end of the season to show what their spirit is like, and because they seem to be all like full of energy and positive, and just they want to be there and they want to play football and they want to enjoy it, and that's very important. So I think leading on to the next games, leading on to our next game, you know, we should be all right. Do you know what I mean? It's Saturday, then we play on Wednesday. You know, we should be perfectly all right. So I don't see how any of those games are going to be a problem for us. The next two, at least, they shouldn't be, because we should just go in there, get maximum points and maximum goals as much as we can. Um, Leading into, like you said, leading into Manchester United game away, and then into all the other games that are coming. And just, I think we keep that positive spirit all the way to the end of September when we play Tottenham. It's not going to be a problem at all, because they're coming to us. When we play them, that game's going to be I'm not going to say it's going to be a walkover, but when we're in high spirits, it doesn't matter what you throw at those boys now. I'm sure when they're in high spirits, everything's going to be going well, going their way. So yeah, and then those other, we're looking further ahead now. I think we're looking a bit too far ahead. Those games against Liverpool, the likes of Man City, whatever, those will come. And when they come at that time, hopefully we're keeping the same form that we're keeping, and we're even stronger, because mentally for those kind of teams it's going to get them. Don't forget Liverpool's played 2 games and drawn both. Now they go play Man United on Monday. Is that going to be a turning point for Man United, or are they going to get absolutely creamed in again by Liverpool? Because Liverpool need the first 3 points of the season. They've got points, but they need their first 3 points of the season. So let's see how it goes. Mind you might be the new us, losing 3 on the bounce from last season. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, that's what it is. I think we're all right. I think we're all right, and I think we should, I think the boys should, they should be all right. The process is working.
Yeah, it's looking really good for us. As you said, we
Yeah,
can't look too far ahead, and we just got to take it like
that's
game
it.
by game. But yeah, just keep going like this and hope for a really good season. So just before we go, I wanted to ask you about the Amazon All or Nothing documentary. What are your thoughts on it?
Oh man, absolutely brilliant, man. It just goes to show you like what's happening, uh, and it's good to. I'm sure it's not anything that people don't already know about, but it's just good to go get into the changing rooms, get into the training ground, and see the spirit, the team, in like you see what's going on around the team in the changing rooms and on the training ground, and the way Ateta talks. Oh man, the Tottenham game for me was the one. Like out of all the games, he said a lot. There was a lot of like, because he does an hour before in it, then he does 10 minutes before. I think that's what the schedule was. So he speaks to them an hour before, then speaks to them 10 minutes before. And that speech about you play with your brain and play with your heart and follow what your heart says. I don't know if you remember that. He said that, and he put the brain and the heart next to each other, and then the fans. He said, you play with all 3 of these, you're gonna absolutely get through today and be victorious. What happened? The lads went out and they blew Tottenham away, 3-1, literally with our 2 academy stars actually scoring that day. I was in, obviously I was watching. I was in the stadium watching that game, but to then tie it up to like what happened, what was being viewed on All or Nothing, to then put that together, mate. Come on, it just made me relive that memory again. Like literally that day. Oh, and then after singing outside, I don't think I even got home that day till proper late, because I think we were celebrating outside for a long time, because it's North London derby, innit? You beat Tottenham, you go enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, definitely. All or Nothing, good program, man. I think, like I said, it might have been a bit of a distraction to the team last season, but again, it's said and done now. It's good, but it's good for the fans, I think, to get a nice little insight into the back rooms and into the training ground. So yeah, perfect, man.